Hello everyone, I am Tacet, and welcome to the Gems of War Tower of Doom, Week 5, Day 5. So today, we're actually going to finish Tower of Doom, because, yeah, last time kind of failed a little bit, right at the end there. Not sure why we got trolled like crazy on the very final, battle on the previous time, but, that is pretty much what happened. Also, why am I going under games? That is not where we need to go. Also, why is it so laggy? Wasn't lagging earlier, then the second I start to stream, it's like, nope. Okay, maybe I should go restart it real quick. Fine, we'll go restart the game real quick. I need to make sure I keep doing that, like, every single time before I start to stream. Even if I have it on for, like, only an hour prior. It's like, nope, don't want to function. It's really weird like that. But anyways, how have your guys' day been going so far? This might take a minute before this thing gets, rolling. There we go. And I'll just relaunch it. But hello, William. Hello, Questor. Hello, Acer. Hello, Churros. Hello, Dragon Ball Z fan. Welcome, everyone. Also, if anyone's still interested in joining the guild, if you could do 1 million gold, oh, why is it bringing up? No wonder why it's being so laggy. Why is it bringing up big picture mode for Steam? I hate when it does that. I don't want big picture mode active. Has such a weird layout compared to normal Steam. Let's see, X out of that, no. Sorry about this, guys, one moment. Let's see, don't need that. Get that rolling, hopefully it launches. Big pictures is lagging like crazy. Let's see. Cancel, no, I did not want to manage the screenshots we took. Let's see. Come on, gems. There we go. Now it's wanting to function. Hello, Captain. Welcome. We have progress. Why did it stop progressing, though? There we go. Yep. There it kind of went. It still does that double launch thing, too. Does that happen for anyone else? When I asked the previous time, people said that that doesn't happen to them. But for whatever reason, my Gems of War always double launches. I don't know if it's because I keep constantly switching between the normal and the beta, or what's up with that, but it loves to double launch. Okay, what's going on now? My screen looks so weird right now. It like phased out every window. Come on, Windows, stop being so bad. Okay, now it just reopens normal Steam out of big picture. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. That is not exactly what I wanted, but that does work. Now Gems of War is relaunching itself. There we go. Progress! Okay, that should be fine now. Exile that, minimize that. And there we go. Hit it with a hammer. No, don't want to do that. This computer has seen better days. Definitely don't want to do that. If anything, I should open up the bottom and clean it out again soon. Because it's been a while since I have. Also, I've never bothered actually replacing out the thermal paste for this thing yet, too. Should probably go do that. But anyways, next order of business. Let's go to the first thing that we were going to do earlier, like 3 minutes ago, and that is Tower of Doom, level 25. Last room we have to do. We're currently using Yasmin's Pride, High King, Iron Gut, Ketris, and Scorpius. Let's not fail this time. Sledgehammer. No. Hello, Alad. Welcome. Okay, now that technical difficulties are gone, let's go and win this. So we'll take our brown, using Titan, so we can bury every brown. We only have 2 that are immune to, or 2 of them that are not immune to Devour. So we want to focus all of our initial efforts on dealing with these 2, because we'll want him to, we're just going to Devour option both of those, instead of doing anything else. So right here, we need to go for a brown, or, yeah, pretty much just brown. Brown would be ideal. Unfortunately, none of that is brown, so we'll stick to skull for now, get a brown randomly. We could throw this Yasmin again. I want to go for that Devour, though, and hopefully not get trolled like the last several times we've tried doing this battle. I'm not sure why, all of a sudden, this final battle is being so hard to us. But all we need this thing to do is Devour right now, and we win. There we go. Okay, we won. Was that so hard? That's like the first time in 3 battles he's done that now. But luckily he did, and now we win. That's all he had to do the first time, and we would have won. But for whatever reason, even with like 66 attack and stuff, he was still missing every single Devourer. Multiple times in a row. Ah, there we go. Okay. So what do we need here? Not that purple, but it's our only option, so I guess we take it. We'll take the skull, we'll take the brown red, no way to drop it for mana, so we'll throw it down. Then we throw Yasmin, Ketris, dead. Or almost dead. That's not going to be enough to wipe the entire team, but it's going to be a decent amount of damage. So we'll do that. Boom. And now we just need to take a... Actually, I probably should throw that at the Doom, because the Doom is the only thing that can slightly still kill us here. So, yeah, probably should have actually targeted that. Oh, well. Not that big a deal. We'll take our blue, get our Devour, 100% chance on the other guy. And now we just need to deal with this thing. And easiest way to do that is get another Ketris. And then we'll just win off of that. Highly doubt he could Deathmark kill everything. Worst comes to worst, he cannot kill Hero, since it has immune to Deathmark. So we could just win off of that. But all we really need now is one Ketris cast, and that'll be enough to wipe it out. Assuming we can actually get the mana for it. So we do have skulls. At this point, I know, it's more tempting just to take the skulls. 2 more, we'll just kill it out. Or any skull into a tap. Come on, Ketris, get your mana. Take the brown. I did not have a drop for that. I guess we'll just take a green over here. You don't create green, do you? I think it just destroys 3 green, I'm pretty sure. If it creates a green, I might actually cast it. No, it just destroys 3 random ones. That's not going to be worth it then. So, with that being said, let's just take a green ourselves. Grab another green, and that is match, unless he somehow wins right now, which is very unlikely. There we go. Okay, Dooms are completed. That took way too many attempts, but it is finally done. I think that was our 3rd or 4th attempt. But there's no point in going any deeper because they're the exact same battle. Not only are they the exact same battle, but they no longer give those scrolls anymore, the ones that are used to upgrade the weapon. If they did, we'd still keep going, but they don't, so no need to do that. But we have one other shiny thing to go open right now, and that is the Major Orb. We do have this, and hopefully it is blue, because we have been on a very dry streak on blue orbs so far. We are very close to Zugoff, as that's a blue. Ooh, shiny purple. That is not a blue, but that is 75 gem keys, essentially, so that's nice. Speaking about that, how close are we on the blue upgrades? Stop trying to sell us stuff. How far are we on the blue upgrades? Let me go check real quick. So, each one of these counts as 3. Wait, how do we calculate this? Actually, just divide 51 by 4. And then that by 3, and that's how many we have. So, to do that, we just need to add 3 to whatever 51 divided by 4 is. Which comes out to 12... That's not right. Oh, yeah, that's right. But then I have to divide that by 3. Because it requires 3 of those for a power orb. That makes sense. Okay, so that's 4.25. We add that to 9. Or we add 9 to that, I mean. Wait. No, we don't. We add 3 to that because of what I just mentioned earlier. And yeah, I still don't understand this. We've been at the exact same location on blue orbs for the last, like, 2 months. Pretty much this entire year. We are 7.25 power orbs, which is the exact same spot we've been essentially this entire time. Where all we're trying to do now is, well, actually that's, I guess, slightly closer. We need 9 more small blues. Before we needed, like, 11. It's still about the same distance. So in order to get that, we need either what's the breakdown of that? Hold up. Yeah, we need either 2... No, that's still not correct. Wait. I'm confusing myself. But yeah, we have 7.25 major blues, which basically means we have, what, 2 spare blue orbs? Somewhere's around there of excess before we get the other one. But basically, if we get 2 more major blue orbs, as well as 1 more minor blue, we would have enough to craft it, and any combination of that. So 9 more, essentially, is what I'm trying to get at. 9 more small blues, or every major blue counts as 3. Or, sorry, as 4. Once we get that, we'll have it all. So we need either 2 majors and a small, 1 major and 5 smalls, or just 9 smalls. And any combination of that will allow us to finally craft Zugoff. I won't be doing it once we have it, but it does technically allow us to do so. Anyways, with Doom's out the way, let's go and, I guess, mess around with PvP some and then go do a bunch of delves. Of course, the main thing with PvP that we've been messing around with is the new Mythic. Pretty nice. Well, not pretty nice. It's actually about just slightly above average. It's probably one of the ones worth skipping. It's a lot of fun to use, I do have to say, though. But as far as how viable it actually is, not not so much. It's a pretty good second slot, and that's about the only thing it's really good for. Also in true damage teams. It also does pretty good burst damage. Unfortunately, the thing you get to burst down, you have no choice over. It just completely targets randomly. So, yeah, don't really get much manipulation in that since it's completely random. Okay, he's going to rope dart us. Actually, no, he won't. He doesn't have stealthy, so I can just do that. So used to things running stealthy on that, but we can easily just disable it since he's not. We'll get a Mountain Crusher, get our mana that we need, take our Brown. We can throw this cannon again, but I do want to start getting Tesla to full just so we can wipe him out. And I think we can even just Tesla right now. Might as well. Okay, it's not enough, but hopefully this will kill the right targets, and it does. Dead. Have to be careful because it can multi-shot the same troop and waste your shots, which happens very often with that troop. So you normally want to clean up with Tesla. I just assumed Tesla would be enough in that instance, but nope. Okay, I'm going to skip the Lust teams. I hate Lust teams so much. It's not even, like, ridiculously strong. It's just, depending on how it targets, it could just wipe you out regardless of what you use. Or at least wipe out, like, 2 of your troops. And if you're using a team that's really dependent on having nearly every troop, then it just kind of ruins everything. Hello, 23 Savage. Hello, Steve. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, yeah, St. Astra has pretty nice art. A lot of troops in this game have pretty nice art. It's one of the nice features of this game, is that they do actually create new art and have so much of it. There's like, what, 800-something troops? Almost 700-something? Well, counting weapons, there's almost 900 total. But, yeah, a lot of various troop art, that's for sure. I'm actually going to explode this just because it has a better extra turn chance. It would still give her full mana. Fortunately, it doesn't land. Let's see, what do we do about this current situation? I guess we throw this down now before he destroys everything. Drain. Do we go for it? I guess so, because it doesn't currently have damage, so we'll go for that. Doesn't get a kill. So tempted to just Tesla this, then cannon. So we'll do that. Oh, that was... I did that because I was assuming it would kill first slot. Apparently that's not enough, because we lost all of our armor to Megavore. No! Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. Yeah, this is why I'm not using this team as a normal team. I'm still using it some this week just because it's fun to use the new guy. But, yeah, as far as its consistency of winning, that it does not have. That is for sure. Let's see. None of this I need. Actually, technically I need the green, but we're going to get Skull hit, which makes it not that worth it. But as long as he does an extra turn, I guess it's fine. So we'll let him hit us there. We're going to gain armor here anyway, so we do get to survive his next hit anyways. So, 56 armor. Basically, every single time we cast, we just get one whole skull reduction of hit. It does get rid of our skull damage, but still, at least we still get to survive on him. So here's a bit of a bad situation. I have to extra turn here. So the better extra turn chance is over here because of the green drop. So we'll do it over here. Did not get it, but however, we did get multi-skull to kill him out. So that works. That was a really weird battle. But I'll take it. It's still on. Okay, so next order of business. Grab a brown right over there. Take all the mana that we need. Get a... take the reds. 1 mana shorts. Just get a little bit of yellow. It's not too big a deal. Oh, well, it is a big deal, though, is if that actually gets a kill. It shouldn't, though. Pretty much everything other than hero wouldn't have done much. And it hits on something that isn't hero, so good. I like how this thing is not getting hit at all. Every single thing on our team has been hit, except for second slot now. Which is both a good thing and a bad thing. It's a good thing because she still gets to keep all of her armor for damage. But it's a bad thing because she technically has the best amount of reduction with 50%, so it can actually tank out all that damage without actually dying. So we'll take all those blues, and Tesla is probably not enough. The smartest thing to do here would be to deny its mana. I don't know if I actually want to do that or not. I guess we will. So we'll go for that. Oh, we got a kill, so now we can just Tesla most likely. We'll go for Tesla, take our mana first, just in case that isn't enough. And apparently it isn't. Okay, well, good thing we did. Mountain Crusher that, and if this targets correctly, we won. Luckily it does, and down it goes. Yep, another one. A double Tina with a Tapon and Rope Dart. Interesting composition. Haven't seen anyone with double yet. I have heard mention of it, but this is the first person I saw actually using double so far. I would definitely say it is not worth trying to get double, but if you randomly happen to get it while opening keys, then It's not horrible. It is usable using 2. It is one of the only few troops in the game that has 50% spell reduction currently, which in itself is already pretty good. And it does have a really good cast. It just takes a lot of mana, but if you're already accumulating a lot of that mana, it doesn't matter as much. Oh, why did I not take the 5 times green? That would have been a bit better there. But oh well. We'll go grab a... I don't need to drain anything yet, so I'm just going to throw another cannon down there. Go for a Mountain Crusher, and... Oh, there's only 1 brown. Oh, no, 2 brown. Where's the other brown? Oh, right over there. Oh, no, is that worth it? Might as well just take red and just wait out for more browns at this point. Barely get any value. We do it now, so let's take that. Take a green... never mind. Can't take that. We'll just throw a Mountain Crusher now. We'll do that. Throw down Tina again, and that should be a match. Actually, don't even need that. We just Tesla kill. Almost Tesla kill. And then it just gains a bunch of armor. But luckily it should die to that, and down it goes. It feels so weird seeing such high armor values, because normally armor is really bad to have. There's such few troops that actually get a good benefit from having very high armor. And surprisingly, mechs normally aren't one of them, even though they have one of the highest base armors in the entire game compared to any other typing. Actually, yeah, they have the absolute highest mechs, because constructs have a little bit more into HP, and undead, while there are some that have super low armor, like the ones in Kedar, the skeletons, have really high, low HP, I mean. However, there are undeads that have high HP, like Golvania. So, yeah, I guess mechs overall do have the highest armor, lowest HP in the game. Knights, I guess, would probably be second then. Okay, well, let's go, and he's gonna get webbed here. That's, wait, never mind. He didn't cast it yet. Oh, you know what? That's good. You don't have immune to mana drain. It's kind of weird. This is the only elf in the entire game that does not have immune to mana drain, because they changed its typing last minute. Oh no, but it's still a stealthy. Whoops. Mistakes were made. Also, this team gets so hard countered when it's webbed. The only thing that still functions at... actually, I guess both of these still function at full capability. Oh no, never mind. That thing can't drain. So yeah, Tesla's the only thing that actually functions while webbed on this team. Normally, most troops don't get affected too hard by it, but this team is a bit different. Definitely want to avoid web at all costs, because Tina's damage is basically 0 right now while it's webbed. So it increases exponentially once it does get it. And Mountain Crusher doesn't even have 1 explosion anymore. They ended up removing it for that brown mana gain thing, which is kind of useless on it. There we go. Okay, so now this thing is first slot. That being said, let me just take a skull. Oh yeah, it has 75% reduction. Never mind, it's still not going to do anything. We got a kill there. It's a bandit. Oh no, now we're stuck with a web Tina. That's still winnable though. We just need its follow-up to be very good. We'll take a skull for now. We're not stunned, so we still get the extra damage. Unfortunately, it's 75% reduction, so still don't really get much. I find it funny how they're just hitting my HP and not really hitting the armor at all, for the most part. Which is both good and bad. It's good because we don't lose our damage potential. But it's a little bad in that 2 more hits and we actually die off of that. I'll take the brown, take the red. Hopefully it'll be unwebbed any second now. Unfortunately, that's not going to be that helpful because he's about to go and web us again. And skull distracting wouldn't really even be that useful either. So let's try for a skull. Didn't get it. Didn't get it for distraction either. And it does look like we lose. Can't even use this to armor buff either because the armor gain is based on magic. Never seen something so hard countered by web. Okay, yeah, that's probably dead. That is probably dead. We'll still play it out though. If it gets unwebbed anytime soon, we could probably still win. There we go. Unfortunately, there's a skull there, so I can't go for it. And there goes all of our armor, but luckily we can start gaining it back some now. It does not hit Gorgolfa, but we are 1 cast away from winning, however. So, oh no, but we are also 1 cast away from dying. Fail. There is one way to win. Triple brown, or double brown. If I get double brown drop this, we win. Oh, we got 1! No! That was so close. Wait, we have 1 HP, and we're poisoned. If this wins, that is pretty sad. It is technically possible. Unfortunately, it's not smart enough to automatically target 1 on each. As long as this hits Weaver, we're still in it. Though then we have to deal with poison. Oh, no! Okay, well, now we're on a timer of 50% chance per turn that we just randomly die. So yeah, we can still win. Very unlikely. Very, very unlikely. Yep, we're dead. Oh, that would have been perfect if we would have won with 1 HP, Tina. But no. Okay, we'll do 1 more and then head over to Delves. Yeah, new Mythic's interesting. Not really that worth it, though. Pretty average. Might be good in true damage in the future. Might be good with mechs if mechs ever get not horrible. It's like one of the only 2 good mechs in the game. There's this and there's Hero. And Bombot. That's it. That's like as far as mechs go, as far as viable troops. Almost every other mech is near useless or extremely situational. Like Draco's 1337 here. It's normally never used, but in the context of this team, it actually does synergize decently since we already have a half mana start and everything. Works as an okay mana drainer, and it does occasionally get those free kills. But most mechs are pretty bad. Like Tesla isn't even in a mech. She just happens to be good with mechs, but she herself isn't actually one. Anyways, that's actually one of the biggest problems with Adana in general. Adana has a really weird mix of humans and mechs, but they don't really synergize properly with each other. Because you would normally run either all mechs or all humans, and then you have random mechs, or random humans that are giving benefits to mechs that don't really get used with mechs, and then mechs that don't really get used because there's no other good mechs to synergize with the mechs. Because all the good synergy for them are under humans, but they don't really mesh together that well. Except for this team, with that one Tesla there. But more often than not, they don't really mesh together that well. Anyways, Warren time. We are currently sitting at 5,784 shards. Hopefully we'll have around 7,000 by next Friday. Next Friday in 1 week from today. Yeah, 1 week from today. We will have the new faction. It's going to be bringing in the Curse mechanic, which is the last of those mechanics that were brought in 2 patches ago. So, yeah, we'll get to mess around with that. As far as Cursed, it's basically like the inverse of Blessed, in that it basically disenchants all positive stats effects off of the troop. That includes Blessed, so it does counter Blessed as well. It makes it so the troop no longer has immunity. So if it has Impervious, it will no longer have Impervious. If it has immune to Stun, it will no longer have immune to Stun. So on and so forth. The only thing that has immune to that is the ones that have Indestructible, like Towers and Zugoff. But other than that, the other main mechanic it has is it halves the natural cleanse rate of troops. Normally, most stats effects other than poison, or every stats effect other than poison, has a 5% chance, or a 10% chance, cumulative per turn chance to cleanse their effect. So it's 10% the first turn, to 20, 30, 40, 50, so on and so forth, until it eventually reaches 100%, or until you eventually hit the roll. But when you have Cursed onto the troop, it is halved. So it's first 5%, then 10%, then 15, 20, so on and so forth. So it goes up by 5s instead of 10s, which in theory means the stats effect should last about twice as long as it normally would, which is pretty useful, particularly for stuff like Deathmark, where you really want that to stay on as long as possible so you hopefully get a free kill, especially since it has that 1 turn delay. But if you just constantly keep it on due to a Cursed, it is very, very effective. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting mechanic. I feel like Blessed overall is going to be better than it, but Cursed will be hard counter things that are naturally relatively safe due to Impervious. Stuff like that will have a really hard counter now. Like, you won't ever even see, like, 3 times, 4 times Impervious teams anymore. Just because Cursed will completely destroy it. Basically makes it like they don't even have Impervious anymore. Yeah, we'll see exactly how that pans out. They even have it on Scroll Effect, too, which is kind of interesting. Would be super interesting if they ever give a troop both Death Touch and Cursed. So that not only can it Deathmark everything in the game, it would also allow the Deathmark to stay on there for longer. It'd probably be one of the best trait combinations in the game. That and give it like 65% score reduction. Give it Ice Armor, give it Death Touch, and give it whatever that trait is that ends up putting a Cursed on them. And that would be a pretty solid troop, regardless of what its ability is. Hello, Demon or Angel. Hello, Supplement. Hello, Ice-T. Welcome, everyone. Let's see. Also, hello, Blade Song, if I didn't already say hi. Yeah, we'll take the brown there, get a key. I don't believe that's enough damage, so let me preemptively take a Scold, so it goes down. Move that over, take the red. Destroy everything. This should hopefully be enough for key. No, it is not. Throw it again. Throw down key again. And I just have to deal with that last one, which will probably do a key into a skull. Probably be the easiest way to get it down. Obviously, 1 key will not be enough right here. We do get a map, though, so we'll do that into a skull or not. Apparently, we'll have to kill it with a key. Better at this point, we'll just die off and destroy. There we go. Okay, what order do we take now? That's a 1.25, but it's treasure room. We do want to hold on that a little bit. Or do we? You know what? I'm going to take it. We'll do it multiplier order for once. Normally, I like doing it for treasure order. But this is the better path, so I'll take this into the other 1.2 room, and then go to the 1.25, and then we'll just take the middle treasure room, and then the final boss. Oops, I already had full gold. What did I do that for? Luckily it's in the back, so it's not blocking anything. Wait, what was frozen? Oh, never mind, nothing was frozen. We just didn't get a kill. Whoops. Don't know why I thought that would get a kill. Throw that down. Get her destroy again, another free map. What if we get 8,000 maps yet? I feel like we should have. Not sure yet. Oh no! Did you just Death Mark kill it? Yes, he did. Because he had Wraith in first slot. That's annoying. Oh well. You want to bet there can make the worst mythic ever, and Salty would still say it's great, and she loves it? I'm pretty sure that could happen. That has pretty much already happened. But, yeah, I'm pretty sure that would happen. This mythic isn't bad, though. It's actually refreshingly unique. But, it's just not good. Unique doesn't automatically make it good. It's a nice concept. It's just not actually viable for much. But that might change over time. True damage teams will use it well, which aren't really used these days. And mech teams would use it very well, which are basically non-existent these days. Especially 4 times mechs. There's just no 4 times mech that really holds everything together properly. There we go. Well, I guess I shouldn't say that. If we technically replace out Tesla with Deep Borer in the previous team we've been using, that would be a 4 times mech that wouldn't be awful. Okay, get our gold there. Take a brown. Grab the red to green. Grab another brown just to get full. Oh, no, that's not going to be full, man. I need a green or red here. So neither of those are going to do anything. We do have to keep in mind, too, we have lower damage right now due to not having a Ketris. I mean, not Ketris. What's his name? Not having a Sparkle Sack. So we will no longer get our extra gold, which basically just means extra damage and more destroys off of Egg Thief. I can still get kills. In most instances, it's going to be double shot anyway, so it doesn't actually slow us down. Whenever it would normally be triple shot, or whenever this ends up doing triple shot is when it actually is slower. And most of these still die in 2 shot, like that. And one more, and it's over. We'll take that, grab our blue, get a red into his skull. Never mind, that's not a skull. Take the green over. Well, we cascade a skull. I guess technically we still get one. And, oh no, that's not enough damage, is it? Okay, let me just do that real quick. Now it's enough damage. There we go. Sure, what Explore team are you referring to? Let me know and we'll go try it. Is it an Elspeth Explore team? Haven't used Elspeth related Explore teams for a while. I do feel like, well, when I tested them in the past, oh, I should have taken those greens. When I tested them in the past, while she does have a quicker possible win, as far as like the quickest possible win in the entire game, she could technically win in like 10 seconds. Like loading screens are like 80% of the battle sometimes when she gets super lucky. But the biggest issue with her is she does not have consistency over the course of an hour, because it is possible that her ability gives you absolutely nothing if you just completely miss with it. And over the course of an hour, that will happen multiple times. The nice benefit of Firebomb and Leprechaun, if you're going to go with Leprechaun, though normally it's Firebomb, is it automatically gains value even if it misses. So even if you're missing, you're still getting a bunch of explosions, you're still getting some damage or some kind of effect out of it. Whereas if Elspeth misses, you get absolutely nothing. Which is the biggest downside to her, even though she does have the quickest possible win, technically. It's just her consistency of winning is slightly slower overall. I know. We timed it pretty extensively at one point. Not in the current meta of the game, but back like several months ago we ended up testing it. And she was noticeably slower. Not drastically, but enough that Firebomb was definitively better than it. At least at the time. Then again, as damage keeps getting higher and higher, I guess Elspeth would be fine. Because once the damage gets high enough in super late game, you won't really need to worry about Firebomb's damage. Because sometimes you need Firebomb's damage in order to secure the kill. But once we eventually reach the point where Sunbird just has such a ridiculously high damage output, you wouldn't actually need the Firebomb damage to wipe out some battles. You're a thief with Doom Clubbed, Ghoul, Troglodyte, and Queen Elspeth. Interesting. So it runs off of one-shot hero weapon. They used to be ran a lot for challenges. Challenge spam for hero XP, that used to be done a lot as one of the methods. I didn't actually show that in the previous video, probably should have. The main reason I didn't show it is it can only be used with, it's not technically the highest XP rate in the game. And the whole point of what I was showing there was highest XP rates with the one. But, yeah, that used to be kind of meta. I think War and Peace was the most common one for it back then. First challenge, Divinian Fields, War and Peace, wipe it out one shot, keep repeating that. That at one point was best XP method. But, yeah, I guess that's a more modern version of it, using the Doomblade for it. It does unfortunately only use one color, but normally you're only taking one color anyways, because you just go all in on banner to one color. Yeah, we'll go give it a shot, see what happens. Okay, we'll go and destroy everything. Yeah, destroy again. So what's up with my throat? Wasn't doing this at all earlier this morning. It did it last night, and it did it this night as well. I don't know what's up with night times, but it just loves doing stuff. My throat likes to not work at night, apparently. Anyways, where were we? Let me take the egg down. Almost starting to lose my voice. Let's go throw a, get the key. Get the thing down again. Grab a, sorry about that. Grab that down, get a destroy everywhere. Throw down the key again. Throw that down again, get a free map. And this into key is not matched, never mind. He still is going to survive. Kills out our first slot, but it doesn't really matter much. So I'm going to go resummon just in case, even though we could already win. And dead. Yeah, let's go try that Explore team real quick. See what happens. Let me just go and claim this. Get our next delve ready to go. Was that delayed from yesterday? Yes, it was. We still have 3 more delves to go. Anyways, hopefully that's a Cedric right there. Cedric room. Let's go check that Explore team real quick. Okay, so let's go backtrack. Let's go explore in... Where do I even need trait stones these days? I think it's just Pride Lands, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty sure we have 300 plus everywhere except Pride Lands right now. Done, done, done. 300 plus, 300 plus, 300 plus, 280, 300 plus. Okay, yep, it's the only one we have left. Still need 20 more. We could probably get that done this weekend, but then again, I don't really have anything I need to grind out for the most part, unless I want to finally get Death Knight maxed, I guess. Anyways, let me go try this. Let me go do it over EXP challenge, get rid of all this. So, we need troglodytes. Let's see. Ghoul. Why do we need ghoul for? Wouldn't you want to use something that has a brown link? Well, I guess that does have a brown link, doesn't it? Is there nothing else that has a brown link that's useful? That's also brown? Oh wait, why am I typing in brown link? I need to type in stone link. Is there nothing that would give us additional benefit other than just the brown? Let's see. That would give us 50% extra souls, which without a soul gainer, that would be like 1 soul. But that's still technically more. You can get a little bit of gold off of this. Oh, we got Soothsayer. You use that as backup mana generation. Let's go with that. Worst comes to worst, you can just throw down the Soothsayer if your Elspeth doesn't work out. And they fixed the glitch where it used to be a glitch. Wait. Why do we even need it? This brown? It doesn't have to be brown, does it? No, it doesn't. Let's just use Queen Aurora then. Okay, we'll run Queen Aurora. I guess that doesn't really help too much either. You know what? Soothsayer might actually still be more useful because we're only going to be needing brown. So yeah, actually we'll just leave it as Soothsayer. Anyways, we will use Soothsayer instead of the Wraith, and now we just need the Doom weapon. Where'd it go? Okay, Doomed Club. Do I need to upgrade this? Or does it get weaker if I upgrade it? Oh no, why did I bother giving it its +4 life? At this point I might as well max it. Do we max it? I think we max it. I'm gonna regret maxing this, but I'm gonna max it. Because we can. But there we go! Due to Dooms this week, we have our first ever maxed Doom weapon. It's the only Doom weapon that I currently have maxed. So there we go, Doom Blade. We'll put that there, put that there, put that there. Double brown seems fine. I don't really think we need much else. Mechanist I don't want though. Let's just go use Death Knight because I want a half mana start that we need EXP for. We'll just do a Necromancer, and there we go. Also, Necromancer is the last HP start troop that we have left that isn't maxed, unfortunately. Hello, Pit Pap, welcome. Okay, so all we have to do now is do that on Troglodytes, and then throw down Doom Weapon. And then it lives, or not, never mind. Oh yeah, it will probably die to Skull Spam normally afterwards, most of the time. But yeah, I feel like this would be a little bit better for challenges than it would be for Explore. But it seems to be getting it done. Doesn't seem to kill Mythics, though. And then it goes a bit slower at that point. Oh wait, what did we get a freeze from? Oh yeah, duh, we get a freeze whenever we get a kill with this hero class. Okay, I don't currently have a Skull option. Oh yes, I do. You know what? We could just do that, and that will kill it. Oh, wait, I have to hit a purple. Fail. I forgot. Never mind. That still kills. There we go. Because the Doom Skulls are next to each other. Yeah, it seems a bit slower. Seems really good for challenges, though. Hey, we got a Glory Gnome as well. 200. Unfortunate, but still, 200 glory is better than no glory. And so far, we haven't missed with Elspeth. Oh, that's exactly why you don't use her. I jinxed it immediately. But if you're wondering why Elspeth is worse than, like, Firebomb and Leprechaun, it's exactly what just happened right there. It's possible to completely miss and get no value whatsoever, which makes her overall much slower. While she can win, while she does have battles that can win quicker than anything else, her overall rate per hour due to those slower battles comes out to be slower than using Firebomb or Leprechaun. But yeah, it's still really good if you want to run this in challenges. You could probably run this almost on Warlord 4 difficulty with how much damage this weapon does. It hits 34 full AoE if you have it maxed. Oh wait, even higher than that, right? Wait. No, never mind. But yeah, it can hit 34 full AoE. And I'm not even currently using a hero class that has extra damage to it. So never mind, it can actually hit 39 full AoE. And soon 40 once we get the extra magic from Darkstone. Plus even higher if the hero had like extra 2 magic to it. So yeah, you'd be able to hit like 42 with this soon. So that's potentially pretty useful. But that's more so something you would run in challenges than Explore, I feel like, personally. That's still good. But yeah, what I was basically mentioning with that, let me actually go show the other one. But the reason why you normally want to stick with Leprechaun or Explosion is mainly because even if it misses, it still gets value. Well, it might not get excessively good value like Elspeth can from time to time, or go as quickly, just because of the time it takes to cascade and everything. But it allows you to... actually, that's not a good example, because you won't be able to use it for anything here. But it allows you to clean up troops. But other than that, even if it fails, if it doesn't cascade us anything whatsoever, we're still exploding 4 reds, or at least however many reds are currently on the board. And that value alone is basically what makes it better. Because Elspeth can completely miss and give you nothing. Whereas at minimum, that does that. So we got at least some mana. It can still work correctly where it gives you that extra turn and your mana that you need. So it's a little bit more consistent than what a Elspeth will do. And there we go. Oh, that is unfortunate. But we'll do that. Oh, good. That actually worked out perfectly. You hit the right target and the skulls kill out the other one. But yeah. Anyways, on to the delves again. Do we have a... Oh, yes, we do. Perfect. We finally got a Cedric again. We'll take the rush path to go get it, because the only thing we're really looking for is gold. Oh, a 1.4. That hurts. Let's see. Okay, looks like we're just doing a circle, then taking the middle. That seems like the game plan, because I definitely want that Cedric room as quick as possible. Hello, Kraken. Welcome. No, this is not a Vault event weekend. We're not getting another Vault event weekend for another month, actually. I don't think it's till late March that we're getting another Vault event, which is unfortunate. Okay, throw that down. Gonna destroy. And let's throw a key at him. Shaman has half mana. What about Shaman? Let's see. But yeah, there's no Gnome event this week. Next Gnome event is on... Let me go get the exact date. I believe it was late March, last I checked. It was actually like a 6-week delay between this one and the next one. Let me see. Next vault event is on March 22nd. So we still have a while. It's almost like a whole month away. This one was like 5 to 6 weeks later than normal. Or, you know, it was 5 to 6 weeks, so like 1 or 2 weeks later than normal. Oh, yeah, never mind, duh. I still need to level up Shaman Hero class. That's what you meant with that. My bad. I see what you mean now. Forgot about that. Well, we'll go do Shaman somewhat next. Next one to get max will definitely be Death Knight, just because we're so close. It's currently 3.5 levels away from max level. And the next one after that is Necromancer, just because it's okay for soul farming. We're technically gaining ever so slightly more souls every battle we do. While it's not much, it does add up. Could be a few, it's going to be more than a few thousand. It's going to be probably, from getting this thing from all the way to level 0, all the way to max, just off the 1 soul we get per turn, will probably yield us about 10,000 souls. And while obviously that's not a lot in a whole scheme of things, that's a decent amount of free souls for doing literally nothing other than just having what we would already be having in our team. It's probably would be even more than 10,000. That's probably a gross underestimate. But it's definitely giving us some free passive souls. Not a huge amount, but adds up. Okay, so we need to... This is actually a little bit of a weird battle, because since the weapon we're currently using doesn't have any extra damage due to the hero class we're using, nor the dagger bonus, he actually survives with 1 HP, which is super annoying. But yeah, if I do this, he will live with 1 HP. Oh, never mind, 7 HP. Wait, why was it 1 earlier? Oh, even lower HP. Okay, we'll go in... Oh, no, he better not move us. I need this to be an extra turn. Oh, no, it's not. Luckily, he got scroll distracted. Perfect. Okay. Good, we got to keep our team. And now we just destroy everything with Cedric. Also, now we gain an absurd amount of gold, too, because we get 600 cap per battle instead of 200 now, since we got the Cedric room done. Okay, let's see. Oh, yeah, we do this one, and then take the 1.4 room, take the other small room, take treasure room, then take the final room. Yeah, now we have a 600 cap, which we get immediately. That is so much gold real quick. I would never have imagined that when the game first started, that in one single cast, you could get over 600 gold. And that's actually way more than 600 gold, because all the other bonuses multiply that as well. So that's more like almost 1,500 gold just through that in one single cast. That is pretty funny. Unfortunately, you don't get to keep doing it, but you can do it every battle. And obviously, we just one-shot everything because our damage is based on gold, and our gold is super high. It is 300-something damage. It's like 350 or so. Somewhere around there. How do you get 600? Cedric room. We're getting additional 100 from Cedric, and we're getting additional 100 for all 4 of our troops after completing the Cedric room. It's one of the reasons why this delve is actually so strong. There are 3 potential rooms that could be Cedric, and 1 that is guaranteed to be a treasure room every time. So the chance of finding a Cedric in this delve is higher than any other delve. You can also reach it in only 4 rooms, which is tied at the quickest you could ever reach a treasure room. Which is one of the reasons why this place is so good to farm. Everything about it's pretty good to farm. It gives you arcanes at the end. It has the highest chance for Cedric rooms, and it's tied at the shortest path in order to get to a treasure room. Every treasure room is 4 rooms away from the starting room. All 3 of them. Okay, we'll take that, get our destroy. Throw a key down. Yeah, too bad that wasn't permanent. Could you imagine if you had a permanent 600 gold or gold gain per battle? And it's way more than 600. This is how much it actually is. It is... Whoa! 2,048. That is how much gold we're getting. Just from that 600 number. That's with all of our gold bonus applied to it. It is 2,048 gold. Per battle. On top of the battle gold we're already getting for the delve itself. Delve room. Like, this battle right here is going to be almost 4,000 gold. Because we'll get about 2,000 from the from that, and we'll get another approximately 2,000 from the loot from the actual delve room. Let's see, what does it come out to right here? Yeah, even more. We end up getting 4,698 gold. from that. $200 plus 100 equals 400? No, we're getting 5 100%. Cedric has one, and every one of our 4 troops has one. So that's 500% bonus. Which, since the base value is 100, that ends up giving us 500 additional gold for 600 total. Every single thing on our team has that bonus. It applies to everything. Even if our first slot dies, and we replace it with an egg, that egg will still have the bonus. Though we will lose Cedric's 100% if that happens, though. Because he also has the office trait, of course. Okay. That's done. 2 more to go. Hopefully we'll have another Cedric. The middle one. Ooh, both of these could be Cedric. Nice! Got another one. Unfortunately, you can only have 1 Cedric per delve. It's impossible for any delve to repeat a room. It can never happen, unfortunately. Okay, so let's just rush right to the Cedric, taking the bottom path, it looks like. Yeah, it is pretty overpowered. It's actually the quickest gold rate in the entire game, whenever there's a Cedric in here. PvP is the next highest. Though, unfortunately, this isn't consistent. It's not like you can always have it. Delves overall are lower gold than PvP. But any Warren's delve that has a Cedric in it is technically the highest gold rate in the game. Because you can get several thousand very quickly for each battle. And you also end up getting the actual delve room itself. And the chest at the end can also have a bunch of gold in it. So that in combination makes it the highest gold rate. If and only if there's a Cedric in there. But more often than not, PvP overall, from an hour-to-hour basis, is way higher than doing delves. It's kind of like the whole Elspeth compared to Firebomb thing. Where Elspeth can get the quickest win in the entire game, but is overall slower per hour. It's basically the same thing with delves. Delves can technically get the highest gold rate in the game, but it's not consistent throughout an hour. Which still makes PvP more viable. Okay, I'll take the gold. Not to mention, you can never even have enough delve battles to be able to do it for an hour. The only time you'd ever be able to do that is on Warren's Tuesday event, which is actually coming up soon. We just had Rift this week. So what is that, 2 weeks from now, I believe? Or 1 week from now? Yeah, never mind. Next week is actually... Wait, is it? We can actually check right now. All I need to do is go to the page. But yeah, Warren's might actually be next Tuesday. I do have to be careful, though. Because, of course, whatever you do progress-wise during the Tuesday event does apply to your delve itself. So I can't go beyond 110. Otherwise, it'll raise this to above 110. Which would not be good, because that's what we're farming right now. If I'm not mistaken, Warren's is actually next Tuesday. So, yeah, definitely do it up to whatever you currently have it up to. Or if you already have it maxed, you might want to spend a little bit more time in there. Since, yeah, it is. It's one of the best delves in the entire game. It pretty much is the best delve from a loot perspective. So, yeah, 3 days and 5 hours from now, you can go farm that. Just make sure not to farm it higher than your actual delve value if you have it at a lower value. But if you already have it at a higher level, it doesn't really matter how far you go, since it's already high enough that it doesn't matter if you keep going higher. Okay, let's go grab a green here. Oh, that did not surge. That's unfortunate. Take that to get our mana. Oh, no. That's not good. Oh, well. At least we have our extra damage. But now we have to deal with greed blocking our green. Hey, we got a map, though. 2 maps. Wait, what are our map count looking like these days? Let's see. It should be slightly below 8,000. Yeah, 7,830. We're getting there. Okay, now that that's down, let's go take the 1.3, the 1.25, the 1.2, and then whatever that 2 room is. Highest it could be is 1.2, so it doesn't even matter if we scout it or not. We already know it's going to be lower. Oops, I forgot to use gold. Or did I? Maybe that was strategic. Because we don't actually need it. Well, let's go throw... Actually, we do have such a gold gain. I don't even need to cast it. We can just do that. We don't even need to cast greed. That is funny. Because our gold is just so high that these small gold gains are just maxing out our gold. That is pretty funny. Yeah, we maxed gold game without even needing to cast greed. Did I submit the list? No. I will be later this weekend, though. I'll probably show it tomorrow night stream, most likely. All the bug stuff I won't be, but all of the, like, just the suggestions people have been mentioning. It doesn't have literally all of them. Just the more viable ones for the most part. The ones that could actually theoretically happen, for the most part. Some of them are ones that probably would take quite a bit more effort, but it's a little bit of mixed of both. Okay, well, we'll go throw that down. Okay, so this one is the better room. We know that because the other one is impossible to be a better room unless this was a 1.15, which it isn't. We already knew from earlier that it wasn't, because the highest a tier 2 room can be is 1.2. Yep, why did I give him purple? I even saw that too. I don't know why I did that. Okay, so unfortunately we can't take green here to get that mana. I'm still taking it though, just so it doesn't block as much. Let's take a brown for now. All we need is one more key. We can just take 2 browns and get it up. We'll take another green there, destroy everything. And I'll do it again. There we go. I'll throw a key at it. Okay, take this and the final room. Okay, grab all the gold there. Take our, did we take red? I'm probably just gonna take brown for now. Actually, yeah, we'll go for another red. Take that, grab a red off the top. Grab green there. Oh, great, stop blocking. Okay, we'll take purple so he doesn't block as much. Unfortunately, a lot of that got mitigated from the disease. We'll go for a destroy there. And key to key, or key to egg to key. There we go. Let's see. Well, the biggest issue normally with suggestions is that they need to approve it because they only have so much time that they can allocate every single time. And there has to be some kind of reason specifically for doing whatever they do, because they have to pitch it to 505 games or something up there whenever they do anything. So there does have to be some kind of purpose behind it that's beneficial to the game, or at least pitched in a way that it can be represented as being useful for the health of the game. So there are a lot of changes they can't necessarily do just because they don't have the time to allocate towards it. There we go. Oh no, we got legendary ingots. Legendary ingots are almost bad to see now because last stream we actually just, I believe this morning, we ended up maxing out every single kingdom. So we or not every single kingdom, every single legendary weapon. So now we no longer need legendary ingots ever, because we're just gonna have a surplus for the rest of time. So yeah, legendary ingots are basically useless whenever we see them as a drop now. They're just as useless as common, rare, and ultra rare ingots. If nothing else, ultra rare ingots are almost more useful now because you can't downgrade a legendary ingot, but you can upgrade an ultra rare ingot. So now a legendary ingot is worth less than a rare and worth less than an ultra rare ingot to me. That is pretty sad, but that is the current situation. Oh wait, I need to make sure he casts again. I did not want greed in first slots. Oops, I did not mean to kill him. Oh no, this is going to be one of those battles where we accidentally win. That is not what we want. Oops, no, don't accidentally win. Stop it. That's pretty sad. I've had that happen many, many times, accidentally winning. When you're not trying to lose, or not trying to lose, but, you know, trying to get something to happen. Just cast your ability already. I can't take those skulls. Come on. Come on. Sometime before you kill greed would be great. Come on. There you go. No! Stop it! Okay. Now he has to. Finally. It took him like 10 turns. Oh yeah, let me go hand out a code. My bad. Still haven't done one yet. Oh, so that reminds me, I need to go get more codes next week. We're almost out of codes. We have enough till about Thursday or so. But normally they hand them out on Wednesdays. Or at least it seems to be the easiest day to contact them about it. Okay, well, let me go mark it. Mark it. Copy. Save it. Put this over in redeem code section. Make sure it works. Put that in there, boom. Put that in there, boom. Whoops, it didn't do the right one. Come on. Hello, page. Why is it not? There we go. There we go. Okay. Click redeem. Click refresh. Put it right over there. Paste it. Copy. Paste. And there you guys go. Use the... Okay, now it says error, try again. Did YouTube log me out? What are you doing, YouTube? 1 second. Let me refresh YouTube. Luckily, it has no effect on the stream, but it makes it so I can't type into my own chat. Okay. Let's see. Take it a second. Come on, YouTube. Come on. Can't even use my own chat. There we go. Wait till it loads again. And now I should be able to type in my own chat. There we go. There's their name code. Use it on gemsofwar.com or underneath the game code section, or simply click on the link there, and it'll bring you to the location. Your invite code is found underneath your settings menu, whatever your game says there. Redeem code is right over there. Just copy paste all the letters and numbers, and gives the same reward as always. True treasure maps, 1 gem key, and 2,500 gold. There you guys go. We have a task to go use gem keys today. Oh wait, never mind. Duh. We spent 1,050 gem keys today. I think we spent, if we had a daily task, I think it would be done by now. Almost forgot. It was so early in the morning, it felt like yesterday. Okay, we'll grab that. Take a brown. Grab a key down. Yeah, no problem, everyone, for the code. And if anyone still has any other questions, let me know. Because we're just finishing out this delve and then heading out for now. But yeah, as far as the new mythic is concerned, it's kind of worth getting. It feels like it's going to be good in the future. It's just at this current moment in time, it's not really used for much. I believe Adana's getting somewhat close to 10 stars as well. I forget exactly when it's getting it, but of course it will be required for that as well whenever it does get around to that. The more noteworthy thing, though, is probably Possessed King. Possessed King is currently in the event key drop table. Even though this mythic is currently in Glory, Gem Guild, and VIP chests, the event key drop table is still the same. So you are able to get the Possessed King from event keys right now. And he's pretty relevant because this will be, unless he pops into Soulforge again, this will be the last chance before Plague Lord on, I believe, the 22nd, I believe it was? Sometime late March, when we're getting the Plague Lord. And once we get Plague Lord, it will be possible to 10-star Darkstone. Actually, I believe it's like 13 or 14 stars once we end up getting it. And this is more relevant than any other 10-star that has ever been added to the game, simply because Darkstone is magic, which is the first magic kingdom to ever get 10 stars. And obviously, +1 magic for every battle at forever is pretty beneficial, to say the least. So, yeah, once that happens, it's going to be pretty nice, and you're going to want to have it as soon as possible. But it does require owning Possessed King, which is the hardest aspect of it. And he's currently in the event key drop table. He still will be for today, tomorrow, and Sunday. Not until Monday reset is he out of the drop table. So if you have some spare event keys and you still don't have them and you're in late game, you might want to consider getting them. The only other option will be Soulforge, but it could be anywhere from like 2 weeks to 2 months before he's in Soulforge again. Okay, throw a key down. Get destroy on everything. Cast it again. Destroy everything, and there we go. You made a video now with controller and nobody knows anyways because you don't have a hint for it. What do you mean by that? I don't know what you mean by that. Like what controller I used? I put it, someone did ask, I ended up answering it. Probably should have made that more clear as well. But you can use pretty much any USB controller. I just didn't want to promote any particular one. But I use the Power A... Oh, my mic just fell. Good job, Mike. But I just fell again. Stop falling. I need to tighten these screws on that thing. It's falling. Okay, I need to do that now. It keeps falling over and over again. Come on. Stop falling. Okay, now it should stay in place. But anyways, I just used the Power A, what's it called? Power A USB GameCube controller. It's not actually a GameCube controller, it just looks like one. It's basically a Nintendo Switch controller, Pro controller, that's wired and USB compatible. And the most noteworthy thing about that is you don't need an adapter, because it just goes right into your USB port. So you can just put it right into your USB port on computer, and it functions. And it works really well on Steam, because Steam has integration for Nintendo Switch controllers too, so you can easily rebind everything and all that. But for whatever reason, mine leaks to not rebind properly. Something with big picture glitching out a lot. But, yeah, it does have a lot of functionality with Steam, which is pretty useful. Though it is mainly a Nintendo Switch controller, but it is fully compatible with Steam. I'll go destroy everything there, and key it down. It's only $25, which is pretty nice. A lot cheaper than most other controllers. And it doesn't use batteries or anything, which is also nice. I prefer wired controllers in general. Not just that you don't need to ever charge them and their batteries never run out, but also because they have less input lag normally. Not by much, but it adds up. Okay, what do we take? Let's grab a yellow there, try for the brown, didn't get it. Gold I don't need any more of. You show the controller in the video, but nobody knows you have the controller explained in this video, because the title... Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, the title... Well, it was hard to fit everything in the title. Everything I wanted to put in the title still doesn't fit, even though the title goes on for, like, the max capacity of words that you could possibly put in the title. I don't know, I might independently do another video thingy on it. I don't know, who knows? Maybe I'll go start selling out and have those Amazon affiliate links in my descriptions. Because this controller is sold on Amazon. I don't know, I don't think I would get too much backlash for that. I would never promote anything that's like a bad product or anything. But, I don't know, almost everyone does Amazon affiliate links. I don't know if you actually need to, if that costs money per month though or not, to be able to do that. I don't think it does. But if it does, I probably won't. But if it's free, might as well. I need to actually go look into that. Let's see. We'll throw a key down. Actually, let me just take the red to yellow. Throw a key. Get a destroy onto it. Ah, that died. And we'll just destroy into a key. Oh, whoa, what just happened to our whole team? He just killed first slot and last slot. All we have left is now is the core of the team. Egg Thief into Key. It's a little bit annoying given that we still have 3 rooms left, but luckily they're weaker 3 rooms. Or at least these 2 are weaker. Last room's still the normal. That's always is. I don't know, there still is an input lag with various controllers. I know that compared to a Pro controller, Nintendo Switch Pro controller, compared to wired controllers, there's a decimal amount of input lag, and with Joy-Cons on the Nintendo Switch, there's about like almost, not even like a second, I don't know what the exact breakdown is off the top of my head, but there's almost a whole second of delay compared to a wired controller, compared to the Joy-Cons on Nintendo Switch. They, for whatever reason, have a ridiculously high input lag. I believe it's mainly because they're technically 2 controllers communicating with each other. So there's a higher input lag, way more so than anything else. But it's more so because of battery life. I hate when a battery on anything runs out, even if it's rechargeable very easily. It's just annoying to have to see like that red thing. It's like, oh, you're almost out of battery. It's like, okay, well, that's not good. Though there are a lot of things that allow you to charge it while playing these days. But it's still an annoying thing to have to deal with. Yeah, I know, a whole second of input lag is really gigantic. It's not exactly a second, it's more like 0.6 seconds, I believe. But yes, it does have a really high input lag. The Joy-Con controllers. But it's mainly because they're 2 controllers communicating than 1 controller, which is the main reason for it. But yeah, these little things. These little things. I'd reach for the other one, but it's too far away. Okay. Let's see. Go into this. Grab a... Oh yeah, we don't have Egg Thief anymore. I mean, not Egg Thief. We don't have Greed anymore. I like naturally click there just because of my instincts of always doing it. Also, technically, when I showed the videos earlier, I slightly did one of them wrong. The one with Bronze Lock Pistol. The Bronze Lock Pistol should have actually been in front of the Sunbird. The only reason I always use my Sunbird in front of my Bronze Lock Pistol in that particular team is because I'm so used to having Sunbird in first slot that I always just click there, so I always set it there. But it is technically better in an Explorer team that runs Bronze Lock Pistol plus Sunbird to actually run the Bronze Lock Pistol in front of Sunbird, because you get to tank for it just so it never loses HP. Not really that big a deal more often than not, but it is technically better that way. I'm just so used to Sunbird in first slot that it's actually slower if I don't use it in first slot. It's because my instincts is always to click right there whenever I need to cast a Sunbird. I have the same issue with Egg Thief. Regardless of what Egg Thief composition I run, I normally run her in second, just because I'm so used to having her there for quick casting purposes. Did I get devoured by a Mimic? Did we? No, I think we lost both of them on the previous battle. We didn't get devoured by a Mimic. It has happened before, and is very annoying when it does. Especially right now, because our hero doesn't have immune to Devour with what we're currently using. So we could actually completely lose the Delve if we randomly get devoured by it from a Mimic. But no, that's not what happened the previous battle. Okay, so let's just go get all of our mana. I need to multicast this just so we can get gold. Luckily we have Greed, so it ends up getting a little bit more gold. Or Greedy, I should say. Not Greed himself, but Greedy trait for that extra gold. Oh! Also, we have Greedy trait off the previous room we just did, too. So we get even more gold per extra turn. Oh, we need to go get some extra turns, then. It's actually a lot of gold. Too bad there's none to be able to take here. Let's take a green for now. Hopefully destroy into a cascade, and then we'll get all the gold we need. Nope, no extra turn. Oh well, throw that down. Still not enough to kill. But next one will definitely be. And now we're at max capacity of gold. And it doesn't really matter if those eggs go down. We can simply go replace them with Egg Thief really quickly. And 2 cash should be it. So we'll take that. And, oh no, the other one will actually survive a little bit. Especially if he gains Barrier. And he just gained Barrier. Oh, he didn't. Never mind. I thought that was Barrier for a second. Too many similar looking stats effects. Okay, I'll throw this down. Well, there goes our eggs. Oh, he does. He did just gain Barrier there, though. That one was definitely Barrier. Okay, well, we'll go and get all the mana that we need. Throw down a double key. And that should be a match. Dead. Oh, he just agiled at 1 HP. No. That did not just happen. There we go. Anyways, did anyone else have any other questions or anything you want me to go over? Otherwise, that is that. So our shards are still going up over time. A lot of legendary ingots we no longer need, unfortunately. But, yeah, our total is almost at 8,000. Or actually, I should say 7,000. Never mind. But we're getting there. Or actually, 6,000. Never mind. Why does that seem so much lower than it just already was? Yeah, we're almost at 6,000. Should be about 7,500 to 8,000 by next Friday. And yeah, it'll be the first faction ever where we actually get to have all the troops maxed pretty much instantly. I believe it normally costs about 7,000, 7,500 or so. I think you could almost do it with 6,000 if you get lucky enough. So yeah, this is the most shards we'll ever have to throw at a new kingdom. So hopefully we'll get lucky, get it maxed out quick, be able to do pure faction a little bit better since they're all mythic. And we'll have a bunch of maxed out cursed troops that we can mess around with and see how they function next week. But anyways, guys, I'll be heading out for now. Best of luck if you're still going to be trying for Glory Gem Guild or VIP chest for the new legend, or if you're going to try for the Possessed King for off of event keys, since he's still available for 2 more days. Other than that, yeah, most rest this weekend, we're mainly just going to be messing around with the new mythic, getting the PvP event done, which is pretty much already done. Relatively easy. All you have to do is keep spamming PvP since every battle gives it to you. And other than that, probably start leveling some of the hero class, maybe max Death Knight finally. You're level 180. What's a good team for the Tower of Doom with King Bloodhammer or no legends? I'm not sure about King Bloodhammer, because if you're that low of a level, you probably want to be running Mang. So you'd want to run Mang, Dragonian Monk, and 2 other troops. Not sure exactly, because it is a little bit limited with Brown. But yeah, maybe even throw in a Cockatrice and just run the double there. Run Mang, Cockatrice, Dragonian Monk, and one other option that can feed you mana. And basically just run the entire team as keep your hero alive and kill everything with Mang. I believe is probably going to be your best bet as far as running in that delve. Run it with Titan hero class, which you get from Stormheim if you don't already have it. Start getting that leveled. You need it to at least level 40 so it gains barrier every brown. But complete off Stormheim, get that hero class, get to level 40. Gain barrier every brown, and just keep tanking with it. You could also use any hero class that starts or gets barrier every brown, but ideally Titan, since it starts with half mana, assuming you have it fully traded. And yeah, just run that for it. I believe I went over a team on Monday. I think I already overrid it. I went over some kind of really cheap team for it. Yeah, I already overrid it. I forget exactly what it was off the top of my head, but whatever it was is probably your best option. But it was something that was centered around Mang and Dragonian Monk, because Dragonian Monk allows you to barrier every single cast it does and has good board control. Cockatrice allows you to entangle, mana drain, and creates brown, which is very useful, since anything that can create its own color is obviously pretty good when you're using pure color. And I did some other troop that was probably just for support for the rest of them. And then you just solo Mang, Titan, and everything. Do you have that already on the list? You're sure you have. They have to lower the gold cost to 100 for delve suggestion. What do you mean lower the gold cost to 100? There's no gold cost associated with delves. The only thing that even has a gold cost associated these days as far as battles are concerned is Arena. It's only 1,000, so it's pretty trivial. But anyways, guys, I'm going to be heading out for now. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your weekend. And I will catch you all later. Goodbye, everyone. We'll be back tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is about 12 hours from now. Actually, more so 13. And we'll be back tomorrow night, 1 hour prior to now tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as we are every night. Anyways, guys, I'll catch you all later. Goodbye, everyone.